Hi, I'm Joe from NH Oil Undercoating. Today we're going to answer the question, what is oil-based rustproofing and how does it work? So how does oil-based rustproofing work different than conventional undercoating? Well, the biggest difference is that oil-based rustproofing will penetrate through the rust and reach the base metal, displace the moisture, and cut the oxygen off. If you take either of those out of the equation, you stop oxidation. Have you ever painted over rust that had a rust inhibitor built into the paint only to find out a year later that it all peeled off and that you really didn't do anything other than slow it down, make it look pretty for a little while? Well, that's conventional undercoating. You trap moisture and you don't do anything but make it look good. It continues to grow. You need to remove the moisture and the oxygen in order to prevent further oxidation. It's not that I have anything against conventional undercoating. In fact, I think it's great. The problem is, if you've got rust, you can't use it, okay? Be proactive on a clean surface. If you apply a rubberized undercoating, in fact, we have a wax and oil, it works great. But you got to be able to see the surface, and it's got to be completely rust-free. I mean brand new. In my opinion, oil-based rustproofing is the most forgiving way to treat a vehicle that already has pre-existing rust. Another great thing about this oil is not only while it's present are you stopping the oxidation, but you've just created a barrier against anything getting at that. You notice the road brimes that they're pouring on the road today having a very corrosive effect on your vehicle. That's a big problem. The oil will also creep and migrate into all the nooks and crannies. So let's say you spray the cross member of your pickup truck bed. You've got a 4-foot section. You can't see inside that. But what will happen is you'll spray the oil in there. The oil will creep and migrate within a month, 4 to 7 inches. And that will penetrate into the entire cross member, encapsulating it and giving you a barrier of protection. It'll do the same thing in your rocker panels. It'll creep up the wall, inside the door panels, the tailgates. Oil will work for you once you spray it. And those inner cavities are where rust begins. That's where it's prone to hold moisture. That's where you can have unfinished surfaces, and that's honestly the most critical part of the whole equation. NH Oil Undercoating is the only product on the market developed by the guys who use it, formulated specifically for this application, from the creeping abilities to the water displacement and the natural corrosion inhibitors. We came up with a product that will help you extend the life of your vehicle. And after all, isn't that what it's all about? Our product is environmentally friendly. The base is a food-grade mineral oil. Our product is also designed not to drip. Our product has no solvents, no detergents, will not harm any of the rubber seals, bushings, or gaskets on your vehicle. The only thing we need to be careful of is the weather stripping around the doors. You could experience some swelling. Other than that, this is a product that will help you extend the life of your vehicle, and that's what we're all about. We also have a back in black, so we have a clear and we have a black. The black is designed specifically for pre-existing rust. If you've got rust present on your vehicle and you want to not only protect it, but you want to improve the appearance of that surface, you use our back in black. Same product, just a carbon tint. This is my 05 F250. This is part of the reason why I get into this business. I was heartbroken that I would lose my vehicles every year to corrosion. I was disgusted that I would spend the amount of money I did for this vehicle only to give it up to Mother Nature. Now, we can't beat Mother Nature, but we can slow her down, and I believe NH Oil Undercoating will give you what you need to be able to extend the life of your vehicle by 5 or 10 years. And what's that worth?
Right now we're applying our wheel well guard. This was designed specifically for this application because your wheel wells are the most abrasive environment on the whole vehicle. It's essentially a sandblasting cabinet. We'll cover this in another video. NH oil undercoating, because it remains soft, is self-healing rather than a chip or a crack allowing moisture to penetrate and contaminate the surface. Our oil will fill in and maintain that barrier of protection. NH oil undercoating stops electrolysis by disallowing the external current to be complete. NH oil undercoating is designed as a non-conductive material. Once our oil has reached the good metal, it then sets up a bond. This bond is at a molecular level, and the film that's created is ultra thin, providing you long-term protection. The rust inhibitors mesh together, form a chain link, giving you the ultimate barrier of protection. NH oil is a no-drip product. However, we can't take the human element out of the equation. Many dealers would rather be accused of putting too much product on than less. In that instance, you may have minimal dripping.
It's important to remove any loose flaky rust and any dirt, debris that may be there. But having a little bit of rust actually is not a bad thing. It works this way, much like sanding down the surface of a project prior to painting. The rust gives the product something to hang on to. We'll cover more in the next video on preparation and maintenance. In the meantime, you can go to our website. It's listed below. Subscribe, and if you want to see more videos like this, ask questions. We plan on answering the questions that we get every day. 75% of our day is spent educating consumers. The challenge for us is not technological, it's more of a cultural challenge, which is getting people to think proactively. We realize that now people are starting to see the results of the road grime that they've been laying the past several years, and they're alarmed. And we're giving them a solution and a way to combat and save their vehicle. So please comment, like, subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. In the meantime, stay rust free.